We got a lot to do today. Well, kind of a lot to do. I need to go get a haircut. I need to go to the car wash and wash this plow truck because it's dirty. I have to go to the dealer. We'll discuss that in a second. And I have to ship out a couple packages. But first, we gotta take that plow off. So I've had a lot of comments lately about why did I buy a used truck instead of a brand new truck? Why did I trade the Walker B with 496 hours on it for an X-Mark with 800 hours on it? And why did I buy a Snow Dog plow? Well, let me say this. The reason that I have been in business as long as I have, and the reason why I guess you could say I'm never broke, is because of three little letters called ROI. And most of you know what that means already, but some of you might not. So what ROI means is return on investment. I need to get the best bang for my buck to be able to do the job that I need to do in all aspects of my business with spending the least amount of money to get the best return on investment. In other words, to be able to pay that equipment off the fastest, what can make me the most amount of money with spending the least amount of money, and what kind of return am I getting on this equipment. So we'll start off with the truck. I could have spent $70,000, $80,000 on a brand new truck, but instead I spent $30,000 on this truck, and this truck will do everything that I need it to do and make me a ton of money, and it'll do everything that $70,000 or $80,000 truck will do, but instead I spent $30,000. Will it last me as long? Maybe not. But the point is this truck will do everything that $70,000 or $80,000 truck will do, and I will make my money back faster that I put out to buy this truck. It'll make my money back faster, and the truck will continue to do everything that I need it to do, and will continue to make me money even after this truck is paid off. Let's say it takes me 3 years, 4 years to get my money back out of this truck that I spent on this truck. After that 3 or 4 years is paid off, everything I do with this truck is profit after that point. Okay, now if I bought a $70,000, $80,000 truck, it could take me 5, 6 years, maybe longer than that, before the money that this truck makes me reimburse what I put out, if that makes sense. Okay, so the same goes for why did I buy a Snow Dog. The Snow Dog I spent was $4,400, whatever it is I spent on that for the plow and having it installed. Now I could have spent $7,000, $8,000, maybe even more on a Western V-blade, a Boss V-blade, a Fisher V-blade, anything along those lines. So now I have to make that $7,000 or $8,000 back before I start considering anything I make with that blade a profit. I can make the $4,400 back a lot faster and start making profit after that point than I could have with a $7,000 or $8,000 blade. Okay, will the Snow Dog last me as long as a Western, a Fisher, a Boss? Who knows? Some people have reported having problems with the Snow Dog, like electrical issues, like Stanley Genetic. Everybody keeps referring me to that video, and I'm subscribed to Stan, so I see his videos. I know the problems he's had. and there are a few other people that have had electrical issues with it, but there are a lot more people that haven't had those issues, okay? So no one's to say that I'm gonna have those same issues, but no one's to say that I'm not. I may very well, I've been out plowing one time with that plow so far, one event. I've gone through all my properties twice, as you guys know if you've been following along, but at the same time, the very next time I go out, I may start having issues with it. Who knows? But I may plow for 4 or 5 years and not have any issues with it at all. So there's no way to tell that, that I will be able to have those issues. And one guy I seen, he made a video about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago, where he was having an issue with his plow. It was a straight blade plow. I can't remember if it was a Western or a Boss. It was one of the two, but he bought an aftermarket controller, and he said it worked so much better than the factory one did. He spent far less on it, and he absolutely loves this controller. He's the same guy that told me in my video that I will be having all kinds of electrical issues with this new Snow Dog plow. Well, the Snow Dog plow is made by Buyers. The aftermarket controller that he bought, that he swears by, is made by Buyers. So it was just really funny to me that he would tell me I'll have all these electrical issues and I shouldn't have bought this Snow Dog plow, but he bought a controller made by the same manufacturer for his Western or Boss, whatever it was. So there's no guarantee that I will have all those issues. Just like everyone told me I'll have issues with that Boss Poly that I had way back in the day, and that I put custom wings on. Everyone told me you can't put wings, aftermarket wings, on a poly plow, and I did it, and I plowed with it for 4 years without an issue. And but some people have done that and have cracked the poly plow. It's just the way they did it, I guess. But so there's no guarantee that I'll have issues that everyone else has. There's no guarantee that I won't. It's just a gamble that I take. So what I do with everything, and the same thing that X-Mark will, it has more hours than the Walker, but it'll do everything that I need it to do better than what the Walker was doing for me. So everything you do in business is a gamble, but you need to look at the return on investment. You need to look at where I'm going to spend the least amount of money but make the most amount of money, ROI, return on investment, and everything along those lines. So everything that I have done up to this point is based on exactly that. Now, the things that I buy are for a couple reasons. One, I get to show you guys what I bought and how it worked for me, if it did work for me, or if I thought it was total crap. If this Snow Dog plow turns out to be crap, I will tell you guys that. If it turns out to be great, I will tell you that as well. Same thing with this truck, same thing with the X-Mark. So everything I do is, it's just trying new things, trying to see, if I can spend this much but get this much out of it, how did it work out for me? Is it worth it? And if any of these things don't work, I'll just turn around, sell them, and buy something else. If this Snow Dog doesn't work, I'll dump it. I'll sell it, I'll buy something else. If the X-Mark don't work, I'll sell it, I'll buy something else. So you're taking a gamble, and you're risking that you will have to spend more money in the end, but you're also taking a gamble, and you may not have to spend all that more money. Everyone told me don't plow with half-ton trucks, and I made that video about plowing with half-ton trucks, and it has worked great for me. I made a lot of money, and it worked great for me over a number of years plowing with different half-ton trucks. I now have all 3/4-ton trucks, but my main reason for doing that is because I knew I was buying the dump trailer, which I needed more pulling power. We bought a 36-foot travel trailer camper. I needed more pulling power again. That's why I bought them. If it wasn't for that, I would still plow with half-ton trucks. They do everything I need them to do. They have sharper turning radiuses, and they're great for what I do, which is 95% driveways. I have 2 small parking lots I do, as you guys know, but I have 54 driveways that I plow, and half-ton trucks I think are just better for driveways. If I was doing a lot of big parking lots, then yeah, you definitely want a bigger, better truck, but they did everything I need them to do. So return on investment. But that being said, now today I just pulled up to the barber shop. I got to get my hair cut. I have 2 packages I got to ship out. One is sending those power chutes back to Alex at Power Chute Design. The other one is the grass flap. A lot of guys asked me when I took it off the Skag if it was for sale. It wasn't. It's already spoken for. So a bunch of fancy new mowers in there. I don't know. What did I buy? Did I buy something? I don't know. I've had a need I've had a need. I always have a need. Do I always have a need? I don't know. You guys that watch my videos that have been dedicated for a long time always seem to know what I'm gonna do before I do, almost. That's what it seems like a lot of the times. You guys seem to know exactly what I'm gonna do before I do it. Am I that predictable? Maybe I am. But on that note, I did spend a little time inside the dealership there. I narrowed it down. I've had a need for a mower lately, and any of you that have been watching me for a while know what that need is. And so I had a couple different routes I could have gone, but I went with the one that has the best ROI, return on investment, the best bang for my buck, the best machine that's going to fit my needs without breaking the bank. So yeah, so I went in there and I decided what machine I wanted, and decided what I was gonna do, and I filled out the credit application for it, and he submitted it electronically, and he said they're all working from home now, so sometimes it takes a long time, and it took about 2 minutes, and the lady called and said, I'm calling about the credit application for blah, 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 blah. And he said, yep. She goes, okay, approved, 0% interest, 48 months. And he said, okay, done. So now he is going to order it and get it in. So it'll be here soon. Anybody have any guesses to what it might be? I'm sure many of you will guess the size of the machine, but I'm not so sure that any of you will guess exactly what the machine is. The brand, the style, so on and so forth. Is it a walk behind? Is it a stander? Is it a sit down? What is it? And what is the brand? So put it down there in the comment box, and put down there what you think that I got, and I will have a present for whoever guesses it right. I'm not going to tell you yet what that present is, and I'm not going to tell you yet what the machine is. You're going to have to wait until the machine comes in, which could take, I don't know, a week maybe faster than that. But you'll be able to guess now what the machine is, and what you need to guess: the brand, the style of machine, and the size of the deck. Okay, you need to get all three of those things right. So whoever answers first correctly, that's who will get the prize. So anyway, make sure you guys, like I mentioned in the video yesterday, make sure you hit that share button and share this video. Leave me a thumbs up, comment on the video. It's the interaction that YouTube is looking for now with their algorithms, to find out if they're going to promote and share our videos and help us out, or if they're just going to leave us dead in the water. So without the interaction on the videos, like the thumbs up, the sharing the videos, and the commenting on the videos, they don't really do anything for us. So make sure you guys do that. Like I said, share it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Share it anywhere you want. I don't really care. Just as long as you share it, that's what counts. Hit that thumbs up button, or hit the thumbs down. If you absolutely despise this video and despise me, hit the thumbs down, because whether you hit thumbs up or thumbs down, it just shows interaction. That's all they look for. So all right, guys, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to the gym now, and then I will go home and edit this video. And boring video for today, but some things I had to cover and some things I wanted to update you guys on. So I will see you guys in the next one, which I promise will be more entertaining. See ya.